Yes.
Feels weird to be in this chair.
Action.
Welcome to a Cigar Hustler podcast, where cigars are just the starting point. Join myself, John Carney, with Mike Palmer, and Mike Step on Some Cabbage as we dive into the latest cigar industry news, sports, and other headlines, which are making for some crazy stories. Whether you're a seasoned cigar smoker or just looking for entertaining conversation, expect honest opinions here, plenty of laughs, and a few unexpected detours along the way. A Cigar Hustler podcast is your number one source for screwworms.
Wait, what was screw room up there?
Oh, it was more screwworms. Okay.
Just today.
New Mexico has now found the NSW. Florida has now decided it's in emergency worm conditions. What is going on here?
You never heard of screw worms?
No, are we already into the story
talking
here?
about the topics.
No, this was just a little blurb there at the beginning.
And then we're into the stories.
Right, then you say what's on the show.
Yeah.
Right. This is a special
got you.
screwworm
Oh, here we
update.
go. Yeah,
It's a little headline stuff, you know.
Yeah.
We did one story. Now people send me stuff daily, and there's a big deal about it today because now Florida is in emergency conditions for
So this is kind of like, welcome to the show, blah, 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 blah. A Cigar Hustler podcast is now your number one source for screwworms.
Yes.
Yeah.
New Mexico has found the NSW. Florida has now decided it's an emergency worm.
Right.
You get like a video, and then it comes to be, and they're like, New World Screwworms.
Yeah, now there's a quote from the Department of Agriculture in Florida.
Got you. All right, so here we go. New World Screwworm remains an ever-changing situation, and Florida's response will continue to evolve as the facts on the ground evolve. I have not heard of this. We will respond based on facts,
doesn't watch the show.
not fear.
No.
But we will also continue to be the most aggressive state in the nation when it comes to protecting our livestock, pets, wildlife, people, and agriculture economy from this threat. As additional detections have been confirmed in Texas and New Mexico, we are strengthening what Mexico...
How are we already into the stories?
Yeah, I don't
We're
understand
not.
this.
This is just a little blurb at the beginning.
Oh, you fucked this up,
No, it
dude.
didn't. It's
Yeah,
just
you did.
5 lines.
Okay.
He's just reading it really slow.
No, but here's the problem I'm running into with this.
Tell me.
This is reading, these 5 lines are reading like it's the story.
Right.
But we've already, because he doesn't know the background, we've already covered this twice, and now there's an update today because now Florida does not allow livestock animals from other states into the state of Florida.
Gotcha. All right.
We're containing.
We're containing,
Okay.
yes. Yes. So now you can skip it.
So fast forward.
So
No,
now
we're
just
just
fast forward. No, we're starting over. We never start over.
We suck it up and we go through.
Yeah, we just go just.
We show the
right
world our
through.
mistakes and we progress, and that is what it is.
That's why everybody
Even though-
loves us.
Even though that's the worst saying ever.
Now, stop it
It's like-
on today's show.
Yeah, you guys really screwed that up. Like we sure did.
That's right.
Anything else?
That's the way it goes.
Talk about detours.
All right.
Wow, here we go. Mexico. Keep Florida prepared and protected.
Just skip all that. Go to
No,
next
Florida. I want the Florida Commissioner of Agriculture, Wilton Simpson, said this. It was a quote. I have to give him the quote.
Just skip through. I summarized it already. We're not letting cows in.
On today's show, DUI on a bicycle. New Zealand does not allow roaches. Wait, she's how old? Then in cigars, we've got a new cigar. STG getting rid of cigars, more of them. Smoke this, trust me. And twofer on what's the score. But first, Mikey, how do you get some of the CHPOD swag?
I'm on the board today, so Palmer,
this is
go ahead.
your job.
No,
This is your
you are
job.
in the spot of where it's supposed to go. I do the heavy lifting when Triple G's in the house,
Right.
But as of right now,
Pretend I'm Triple G.
No, I got you off the main stage here, right? And you're on
So
the
I just want
side
to sit here and
stage.
smoke.
No, that's not how it works. You got to tell them
I'm
about.
just going to smoke today.
No, you're going to tell them about CH Pod. Let's go. Let's go.
CHpod.com, where you get all your show swag. Buy one, get second one half off. Spend
40% off.
40% off.
Jesus.
It's a special bonus today.
Okay.
Spend $100, you get free shipping.
It's not a special bonus. Okay.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Come remember what the other word was.
Wherever you're viewing or listening to the show.
Do I have to do the comments too, or are you doing the comments?
I can do the comments.
All right, you do the comments.
You've already done. You're 10 seconds in, and
I've already butchered this completely.
This is completely a dumpster fire. So yeah, no, I'll read that.
All right, you read the comments.
Oh, and by the way, check out our Patreon, patreon.com, a Cigar Hustlers
You said
podcast.
swag. I was just following directions.
Jeez, the wheeze. Some comments from the previous show,
We all have our lane, Michael.
and yet I can universally do any of them.
You want to pull all, you won't be here, man.
Do you think I can't?
No, I don't think you can't. I just don't think you want to.
I think that I could,
You
and I think
want
I
to.
could deliver.
Well, if I had planned on doing this part, I would have that too.
SBN. Surrounded by nincompoops.
Oh,
It does feel weird on the show today.
Nincompoops.
yeah.
It's real uncomfortable.
Well, here's what I'm going to tell you.
It's uncomfortable for me too. I feel like I have like nothing to do.
Well, here's what I'm going to tell you. Well, then this is where you have to become captivating, carry the show like I do.
You could, we could have had him just read that opening since I had no clue what it was.
Right,
And you were
that would have been
very
good.
well versed in it. Would have made it a lot easier.
Yeah, that would have been smart. Yeah. But we were learning on
You
the cuff.
said have him read everything.
Yeah, because here's the reality. Well, I was trying to get into that, but I keep getting cut off by both of you yahoos. So listen, here's the deal. We have learned that people do perform better in specific spots on this show. Here, and definitely not here, but here, right?
Yeah.
So you do a great job of conducting the show.
Yeah.
So putting you in this chair, in Palmer's chair, is actually a mistake. It's actually disadvantageous for us, and it's not as good of a product. We
Yeah.
know that the product is better with you here, right?
Yes.
Same thing with Law. Law is not good. Law is great, but he's not as good in this chair as he is in this chair,
Yeah.
right? Now, there have been other people that we've put in that chair, like Pete Hernandez, and it's such a train wreck that
Apparently he can't read.
it's such a train wreck that it's actually funny to watch, but he would never put him in that chair again,
Yeah.
right? So that's kind of why that's at where it's at. Now, let me get on to some of the comments from the previous show here, since you put Palmer on the spot and he freaks out. Gah, 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 gah. Gah. Okay. All right, let's
like
see.
it's smoking.
At Stephen Wells 6945 says Indian Motorcycle Cigars is where Rocky Patel started. Is that true? Is that true?
What was the what?
Indian cigars.
We covered it on the last show.
Yeah, he says that is or isn't true.
It is.
Yeah, well,
He
we're
said
asking.
he said that's
He
what
said
happened.
He
and
said that's a fact.
I believe. I don't know enough to give it a fact, but I believe that is part of his origin story, from my understanding.
yeah,
Yeah.
still around.
Still around.
You know anybody who buys them?
No, but I think that didn't
Conversation
Christian
over.
Aroa buy it,
I
or
have no
someone
idea.
like that. Someone bought the Indian tobacco brand. If I have my phone, I'll
Really?
pull it up. Yeah, they bought it from somebody.
I'll fact check that after I get through the comments.
Yeah, but yeah, that is part of his origin story.
Okay.
They just put out an anniversary cigar.
Philip Zengi's
Yep.
origin story too was
That's-
they were
yeah.
apparently
Yeah, that's
together
the-
at the same time. I don't know.
He's still on.
He's
that.
still there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's at Indian Motorcycle.
Correct.
He owns that.
Right.
Indian tobacco is different.
Indian Motorcycle Cigars is totally different than
Different than
Indian
Indian tobacco. Yeah, they're not remotely the same.
So Stephen Wells incorrect. Incorrect.
Wait. So there's Indian tobacco, Indian motorcycle cigars,
Yeah.
and Indian motorcycles.
Yes.
There's three companies.
So yeah, Indian Motorcycles is a licensing was a licensing a trademark ownership agreement. So
Sure.
Phillips owns that trademark for the use in like tobacco products.
right?
I don't know all the legalities, but that's what it looks like. Similar like what the Bentley thing is. And then like his dad, Philip's father, was involved in Indian motorcycles, and his family was like generationally. So that sold off, but he kept the rights on the tobacco side. So Indian tobacco is a completely different product than Indian tobacco. Indian motorcycle.
Oh, we're talking about Indian motorcycle cigars.
Rocky Patel started with Indian tobacco, Indian motorcycle cigars. Philip Zengi.
Right.
Philip was also involved in Indian tobacco.
So there's the confusion, Mr. Wells.
Yep.
There you go. There's
Part
your answer.
right.
Okay. David Hasselhoffman says Phil is on fire today with his guesses. Must have had a banana this morning. Indeed.
Banana in his
A
tailpipe.
banana in his tailpipe. You okay over there? What are you looking at? No? No? Okay.
He's just relaxing.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we have a whole thing here where Phil is. He has his own show, his own videos that he performs.
He's in the adult film industry.
Yeah,
So when he's not here, he's out shooting a movie.
which is where he's at right now.
Right.
He's out filming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. He's on location.
Does he wear that mask?
On location?
Yeah.
According to the posters that the fans make and send in for his movies, yes.
Oh my God, it's amazing. You need to figure out how you're going to sit. There you go.
Trying to get comfortable.
Okay.
The problem is I got a bad ankle here and it hurts. So it's like when I turn my head to the left, it's challenging.
Well, thank God you're
It
not
hurts
sitting.
my
on it.
ankle, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So his ankle hurts. He can't turn his head.
Yeah, I guess not.
They could not be further away and still be on his body.
This show's going to be so.
How old are you? You're such a dump. You're like a mess. What's going on?
I'm
You
getting old, man.
can't
I'm
You're in your
42.
pajamas. You're afraid. I remember those pants weren't frayed at the end.
These have always been frayed.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, they're brand new. It's stylish. They're born primitive.
When you left him at his house that one time.
Yeah. Well, it's underwear is the problem. That's why.
Yeah, you're mixing it up.
Yeah, this show's going to be terrible for the viewers, but it's going to be very entertaining for us.
It's gonna be. I don't think
That's what we go
I think
for.
it's already going well. To be honest.
Sometimes the things that are the most out of control are sometimes cut together the best. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
So
anyways, I got more comments. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I got plenty of comments too.
At Jay's 1911, must be all that potassium got Phil fired up in the game finally. There you go. So it's we're rolling here with it.
With the bananas.
I don't read these comments prior to. I just read them now.
It's better. It's
awesome.
way better that
It's
way.
totally authentic. But there was one that I started reading and I was like, oh, no, I'm going to stop that right there. No, I'm not doing that one. At Data Cash says, habitable. Happy National Loving Day, Mike and Mike. Happy
Thank you.
National Loving Day.
It's National Loving Day.
That's you and your boyfriend. Data Cash.
Oh, gotcha. So jealous.
I'm not. At Ruckus Unchained says,
Hello, Sharon. That's Michael's, Mikey Greg's
that's my mom. That's my mom. She says, you know who I am, son. So yes, I do. I actually do know who you really are.
It's Sharon. Don't ruin this for me.
I'm not. Well, you asked me upstairs, and I said I'm not telling
on
you.
the show.
Yeah, I'm not telling you. Okay. And let's see. The last one. Oh, at 4, Kwick Man. Mike, enjoy your well-deserved break with you being away. Will Triple G replace you, or will you have tobacco luminaries coming in? Well, here you go. Here's one right there. You know, we're testing him out again. We're dusted him off. Mr. Carney's in the building. You might want to come back next week if you're available.
I am going to be available next week. Maybe we'll do a couple days. I'm new and improved. I've been getting back into shape. I got my hair done.
He's firm.
Wow.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at him.
The beard's cleaned up. I've got a face for this now.
What a specimen.
Yeah.
Right? What a
That's an
specimen.
amazing man.
How do you feel,
How
Stan?
can we have Triple G, a handsome, successful man, and John Carney?
Listen,
Well, not
Triple
wealthy,
G is
not-
Greg, correct?
yes.
Not wealthy, but
He and I'd have a good show.
Good. I love my brother. Appearance?
yeah,
Come
but
on.
it makes him feel good when we say he's handsome.
Yeah. So all I'm saying is that you put this guy, this alpha,
Right.
in the room with him, it's all downhill for Greg. It's all downhill for
That
Triple
might
G.
be worth it then.
Yeah. If you want to hear your comment read aloud on the show, just comment below on this episode and we will potentially read it out loud. I can't guarantee it, but it may happen. So now, with that being said, Mr. Carney, we expect you to bring it and you are going to go on with the show. Let's go. Let's hear the news.
Gentlemen,
Yes.
we would like to congratulate today Masai. He is a giraffe calf. And it's not a he, and it's actually a she. Masai is the
female name?
varietal of giraffe. It's a calf, and the calf's name's Ivy. She made her Savannah debut on a Kilimanjaro safari, born April, and is just 120 pounds. She now weighs nearly 300 pounds and stands 7.5 feet tall. She shares the Savannah with her mom. Her mother's name is Willow, and her half-brother Tucker, and her uncle Terrence Riley. See, this is what people don't understand. When you got the teleprompter, I'm trying to hold it in because I know Terrence Riley's coming at the end.
It's coming.
It's coming. It's coming.
That's the
100%
professional, where the professionalism comes in. I just don't have it to hold it together. I couldn't complete the sentences. Now here we go to the news. Can you get a DUI on a bicycle? Here's what Florida law says. 100% you can. I never have. But it's common knowledge now by consuming alcohol and driving is not only against the law, it's also incredibly dangerous. What many may not know is that this doesn't just extend to cars. Under the state law here in Florida, someone is considered guilty of driving under the influence, DUI, if he/she, they/them is in a physical control of a vehicle while under the effects of alcohol or other controlled substances. But that same chapter of state law also defines a vehicle as the following. Every device
E-bikes and stuff? Is that what you're
in,
getting?
upon, or by which any person or property or may be transported or drawn upon a street or highway, except personal delivery devices, mobile carriers, and devices used exclusively upon stationary rails or tracks. So that means you can't get a DUI driving a train?
Correct.
I guess not. I mean, how do you can't swerve?
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
can't swerve.
You just hit the go button.
I mean, you could not hit the brakes.
I guess.
Yeah, but apparently it's not part of the law.
Here we go.
I like that I can stroll in, sunrail ripped, just completely
Well, yeah,
tanked.
you're not driving that anyway.
No, but
What do
like
you
if
think
I
a
wanted
mobile
to,
carrier
if I
is?
wanted to drive it,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
What do you think of mobile carriers? Like the little leg thing you and I used when we had the bad legs?
Yeah, I guess.
Is that a mobile carrier?
guess.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Or personal delivery device? Is
That
that
makes
it? Like a wagon?
yeah.
Ooh,
Well, here you go. I'll tell you what it means. This means that even if you're riding on something as innocuous as a bicycle, you can still face a DUI charge and get caught under the influence. For example, Winter Springs police took 34-year-old Kyle Blanton into custody back in February on a DUI charge after he fell backward off his e-bike and showed signs of intoxication, and arrest report shows. E-bike is a little bit pushing it, in my opinion.
No way.
That's electric.
No way.
Well, I mean,
So that's
if
a
regular-
car.
yeah.
That's a
regular bike,
vehicle.
you can
Oh, I
get
see
one
what
on
you're
a
saying.
regular
Yeah,
bike,
that's a
apparently.
vehicle. Like trying to say that's not a bike, in my opinion, at all.
But you don't drive them on the street.
You're legally supposed to, I think. I don't think those
Are you
e-bikes
really?
are supposed to be on the
Oh,
sidewalks.
I always see people on the side.
Yeah. Well, here you go. The paramedic faces DUI charge after being found unconscious behind the wheel. New Smyrna Beach police say, in fact, the broad definition of vehicle means that even riding something like a horse can be met and get you with a charge. This exact scenario happened to a woman in Polk County back in 2017. It also uniquely happened in my town of Lincoln one time. A very prominent gentleman got several DUIs. This was in like the mid-1950s, I think. 50s or 60s. He got caught a few times and they wouldn't let him drive vehicle anymore. So he used horse-drawn carriage around town.
Well, okay, he's still steering that. But
Yeah.
if you're riding horseback, as long as the horse isn't drunk,
Has the horse been drinking?
I don't know. How do they make him walk the line?
That's a good point.
Say the alphabet backwards?
Yeah, if you can't, you're in trouble.
So is this paramedic, is this a different story? The paramedic facing a DUI, or
Paramedic
was
was
Kyle
on-
Blanton paramedic?
Paramedic was on a horse, or not a horse, was on a
horse.
bicycle.
He was on
also
a bicycle.
on a bicycle and got a
Okay,
DUI.
behind the wheel of the bike. So Kyle Blanton is a paramedic.
Kyle Blanton is an older story where he got, or that could be the
Interesting.
same one. I don't know. It's kind of a confusing story, but
Yeah,
there wasn't a lot.
It's
going
two
on
stories.
Look at
Or the
that.
one. So would you consider a horse a mobile carrier? Well, so
there. They said you can get on a horse. They gave it a lady on a horse in Polk County.
every device in, upon, or by which any person or property. So any device. So they're referring to a horse could be a device.
Anything that, except something on a rail.
Here's what we're going to do real
I think
quick.
rail's worse than a horse.
Here's what we're going to do real quick.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to pause real fast. Okay.
Because he's so healthy and feels good.
Okay.
Did we just get in trouble?
Yes.
You sure did.
Daddy just spanked us.
I thought we just ran with things.
So did I. I thought we were just going. I was having a good time.
Running with things is great as long as you don't run over each other.
Are we recording?
Yes.
Oh. We got in trouble.
Okay, continue.
Now I have to raise my hand again.
Just making sure there's enough space in between here. Wellington, New Zealand, according to the Associated Press, more than 100,000 live cockroaches illegally to keep in Australia were confiscated from a single breeder in the country's largest ever seizure of exotic invertebrates, officials said on Friday. The haul of Madagascar hissing cockroaches and dubia cockroaches worth 200,000 Australian dollars, translates to 142,000 US dollars, was seized in May from a commercial breeder in the city of Bathurst in New South Wales state, according to Australia's Department of Climate Change. Any cockroaches? This is wild. guys.
What's happening with this, Palmer? What happened with cockroaches?
Some giant cockroaches, 100,000 of them was confiscated in Australia that were there illegally.
Got it.
They were confiscated illegally, or they were bred illegally?
They were bred illegally.
Interesting.
They don't allow that type of cockroach in Australia. They have enough problems with what cockroaches they have, apparently.
So the Madagascar hissing species is one of the world's biggest cockroaches, measuring 2 to 3 inches in length. Photos released by the department showed a shiny brown invertebrate larger than a person's finger. Cockroaches flourish in Australia due to its subtropic climates, and the country is home to hundreds of species. Bathurst snake catcher Stephanie Lesser told the Australian Broadcasting Corps that the larger exotic species were likely being sold as a cost-effective reptile food because their large size meant fewer insects were needed. Officials urged pet owners to seek out crickets or wood roaches to feed their lizards instead.
These things like fit on the palm of your hand. They're huge.
Yeah, those gigantic hissing things, right?
Right.
And they don't belong in Australia.
They don't like them. Or
And-
New Zealand, which is like the same place.
And some dudes raised 100,000 of these things.
Yes, he was caught with 100,000. Who knows how many?
200,000.
200,000.
200 heavy horsemen. Okay.
Worth 200. Well, worth 2,000. What was it? 2,000 Australian dollars.
Oh, it was 200,000
200,000.
Australian dollars. 100,000 worth 200,000. 142 US dollars. 42,000 US dollars. So this is unique. So Australia has strict biosecurity controls at its border to protect its agriculture and horticulture sectors and native wildlife from pest infections. A spokesperson said charges weren't laid against the Bathurst breeder. The cockroaches seized would be euthanized, the department said.
Means they stepped on him.
They were going to be euthanized anyway. They were feeding them.
They were going to feed them to big lizards.
Oh my God.
Because, that way you only do one instead of maybe 5 crickets.
But so they're worried about them getting out or whatever, and them being like a problem.
Yeah, you got to figure 1 or 2 get loose. I mean, they're
they get
big
out,
giant bugs.
and they start breeding.
Right. Like the pythons down in the Everglades.
Got to control the python.
Then they're going to have national hunting season for these bugs.
Do you have a roach problem where you live or anything like that? No? Yeah?
We have roaches, small ones. They're all dead when they show up. I do all of my own.
Exterminating?
I do all my own insect work. So
All your own insect work.
Yeah, my biggest problem I have at the house is, so I live in Winter Park.
Right.
Winter Park notoriously has a
Rich bugs.
rich bugs and rats.
Rats?
Huge rat issue. Yeah, they're good-looking little rats, but there's a ton of them around.
good-looking rats.
They are, but
groomed.
there's a ton of them around.
They're handsome rats.
They're well groomed.
Yeah,
and
but
they're
it's notorious. Not the cigar, the actual
the velvet
word, the
rats?
adjective. It's notorious for being heavy in rats, and they are all over the place.
Wow.
So I'll put out poison. I have 6 poison traps around the house. I put it out on a Monday. On Tuesday, all of it's gone. Didn't you and I just talk about this the other day?
Why do you think I let it into on the show?
Yeah. Didn't we just talk about this?
Yeah.
All the rats are gone in 2 days?
The poison. I have to put it out every
you
other
got the
day.
poison.
I have like a 5-gallon bucket of rat poison.
Oh, I thought you meant you put the poison out and the rats are dead in 2 days.
Yeah. No, the rats. Apparently the rats die, but there's so many of them, they just don't go away. And it's a legit issue. And I live on the train tracks too, so they have easy access to transportation.
Oh, if you get drunk, you can just go out.
They'll be fine, yeah.
Go ahead,
Yeah, they can drive that train.
Put your little push cart thing with the handle
That's
on
how
it.
they get around.
That's how you get around.
That's how they get around.
That'd be perfect. That's how the
Yeah,
rats
it makes
get
sense.
They're out there with the little sticks and the little bags on the back of their shoulders. Train's coming. We're going to get on.
All right.
Rich bugs and very mobile rats in
This
Winter
guy
Park.
putting out poison.
They all start dying at the end of the train line.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's a pile of dead rats over here.
What we talked about on the phone was I was talking about getting like some barn cats.
Yeah.
But you actually have to have a barn to legally have barn cats. So I was talking about with my wife about maybe we could build a little, like go to Home Depot or whatever, get one of those little tough sheds.
Yeah.
But one of the smaller sizes, so they could have a barn to live in. I had some friends growing up. They had like 50 barn cats.
We just go get
And they
a
would
cat.
eat everything.
Get a cat and leave it outside.
Yeah, exactly. Like all you have to do is just if you can go to the Humane Society and just pick one up and just dump it out in front of your house, you're good to
Get
go.
4 or 5
I think
of
they
them.
frown upon that as the problem.
sure they
I
do.
could do it,
You
but
don't
now
tell them.
I'm sure
public.
I'm sure they
Oh,
do.
we love cats. They're going to live inside the house. Get them outside.
You know what's funny is we've actually talked about cats in the past because I think your neighbor was fumigating a house.
Yes.
And they killed the feral
Yes.
cats. And
Yes.
the cats got the owners of the cats got pissed off. I'm like, but you left the cats outside. What were you thinking?
They weren't just thinking, the cats lived underneath
Right.
the neighbor's home.
Oh.
And that's what the person was mad about on the Nextdoor app. They were mad that they didn't let them know. And when you're doing fumigation for like termites and stuff, they let you know. And then you would know really quickly because they wrap the house
Right.
Right.
fully. It's like it's hazmat. So you would know. So the problem is they're not your cats if they live under your neighbor's house. So that's my issue. If I go get a cat, it's not really my cat, and I want to try to keep it. Am I holding it hostage in the backyard? I guess. I don't know. I could probably yank its way out, but
Put it on
I
a
have
leash.
talked about it.
Put on like a leash with a big
With a
chain.
little twist thing into the ground.
Yeah. That'd be great.
We have some community cats in our area, and they always look great, and I know they're eating well.
Well, it's Winter Park.
Yeah. They're having prime rib every night. Yeah.
Okay. My next door neighbor's got 5 or 6 outside her house. Come on over. You can get 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, leave the
just
door
come scoop
open.
'em up.
My dogs are useless. Like they do nothing.
Oh, really?
They do nothing. I got 2 dogs and they don't do anything. They kill the good snakes. They go after the black snakes.
Oh.
Yeah, so the snakes that you actually want to be there,
Right.
they go and kill those ones, but it's things I want gone, they won't touch.
What kind of dogs are they?
Chihuahua.
Well, the rats are probably bigger than the dogs.
One of them's about 18 pounds.
You got the wrong
Yeah.
kind
These
of dog.
dogs don't do shit. What is it? It's a 3-pound Chihuahua.
One of my
He doesn't want to
dogs.
scuff his nails. It ruins
Yeah.
his nail polish.
Yeah, one of them, Latte. She's about 18 pounds. She looks like
Got a dog named fucking Latte.
Yeah, she looks like a Jack Russell Terrier, and she has terrier in her. So we locked her in the kitchen one night because we had a rat we were trying to catch. So we locked her in, and she'll go after that kind of stuff. She catches squirrels in the backyard regularly.
Right.
They've gotten smart. They know that she's fast now, so they get away. But squirrels are very smart. But the rat woke up. I have a camera. So the rat comes out of the hole. I have this on camera. My camera activates. Latte gets
little
up.
half circle went over in the corner on the baseboard.
Yes.
Just like the cartoon.
Walks around the room. The rat waits for her to turn around, scurries across, goes through the where the stove is, and then Latte goes back and lays down. She was locked in this little space with her and did nothing. So I set a rat trap up the next night and caught her in about a minute.
And then I scolded the dog. Just so you know, I just did your job.
Look at this. Look what I had to do.
Maybe.
Maybe you spoke in Spanish. Maybe she doesn't understand.
Yeah, Latte. I
It's
don't
a
know.
Chihuahua.
She's got a little German Shepherd in her too. Maybe I should have spoken
How
German
big
for her.
is this?
She's an 18-pound Chihuahua Pomeranian mix, so that's a big
That's a
Chihuahua
big Chihuahua,
Pomeranian.
18
Yeah,
pounds.
I mean, she looks like. You ever watch the show Frasier? Do you ever watch
Yeah.
that show? She looks like Eddie the dog. I mean, she looks just like it, only a little bigger actually.
Maybe get a Jack Russell.
Yeah, there's no Jack Russell in her. We had all the DNA done, so there's
No, maybe you should get one.
oh potentially. I mean, they probably eat the rats. Maybe.
Yeah.
At least you drink sherry.
Okay. All right, moving on.
Do you have a photo for this?
No.
Okay, we got a 38-year-old woman.
Okay, I have a photo for this.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
While you pull that up, she's been arrested in Brazil as she's been accused of pretending to be a 12-year-old girl to deceive a couple who took her into their home for more than a year.
Brilliant.
Amanda Maria Sousa de Oliveira was charged in the southern state of Santa Catarina with fraud and false identity offenses. She lived there for nearly 16 months in Joinville in Brazil. She reportedly had all of her expenses paid, a bedroom decorated with toys and children's furnishings, and a party to celebrate her purported 12th birthday. Oliveira's lawyers has requested a psychiatric evaluation for the patient, and the photograph that we have is courtesy of the civil police of Santa Catarina.
All right, let's take a look at this.
You got to see this picture because there's no way this lady passes for 12
It was sent to
years.
your phone.
It was sent to your phone. Oh, he doesn't have his phone.
What about my watch?
Oh.
There's.
Oh my God.
There's no way.
How did she pass for 12?
Oh my
There's
God.
Well, it was
no
actually
way.
11 because I just did her 12th birthday.
There's no way. What was wrong with the people that took her in?
Well, she claimed that her father gave her hormones when she was younger so he could sexually abuse her.
Oh my God.
Could be realistic.
And they bought that. They bought that.
And she probably did when she was 12.
Maybe when she was actually 12.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's some serious stuff.
I doubt this.
Oh,
There's no
wow.
way.
So the public prosecutor in this, Vivian Suarez, said the investigation has uncovered an elaborate fraud. By the way, how would you pronounce that word, S-O-A-R-E-S? Would you pronounce that Suarez, or would you pronounce it something different?
Say it again?
S-O-A-R-E-S.
Suarez.
Suarez?
That's what I would have said, but I say everything wrong.
I think it's Suarez.
So Riaz.
So, an elaborate fraud scheme involving the creation of a fictitious identity and the emotional manipulation of victims in order to obtain undue advantages. The couple told police Oliveira first approached them at an evangelical church they attended, introducing herself as Gabrielle and claiming to be 18 years old. She said she was experiencing financial and health difficulties, prompting the couple to take her in. She later allegedly changed her story, claiming she was in fact 11, but appeared older because her father had forced her to take hormones. Sad, right?
So she told me she's 18. They believed her. So she goes,
Hey.
I wonder how young I can go.
Yeah.
Did you ever have you ever come across anybody like this in your life that you just knew when they were talking they're completely full of shit?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, regularly. I have a huge bullshit meter.
Well,
outside of the cigar industry.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say,
inclusive cigar
apparently it's
industry.
half the cigar people he knows.
It's like 80% of the cigar industry. Yeah.
I don't get into it because I also give people benefit of the doubt first. But I have a good read, in my opinion, on if something's up.
Right.
And I don't necessarily know what it is, but I know something's up, and I think I am a good read on that. So yeah, I've encountered nothing like this, but I've encountered people where it's like stuff just isn't adding up.
The math ain't mathing.
And sometimes it's because you don't have all the information that you need, or you don't know if somebody's struggling. People try to keep things close to the vest sometimes. So, I've had moments where I've approached somebody sometime, and I'm like, man, something's not quite right here with this. And then later on, I find out why it was, and I'm like, oh man, all that makes sense.
Right.
All that tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what's funny is I had a couple conversations, even at the PCA, which is the cigar convention that we go to every year. I remember talking to one of the retailers, the guy's a retail customer of ours, and as he's talking, I'm like, there's just no way. He's just so full of shit. That can't be accurate. And then he keeps talking. I'm like, there's no way this is not true. There's,
Right.
it's just, there's way too many details.
Way too much information.
He knows too much that he's got, he's either the greatest liar I've ever come across in my entire life, or like this is actual facts. And I actually said that to him. I said, dude, when you started talking to me, I thought that you were completely full of shit. But as this conversation has progressed, I'm like, no way, this guy is 100% telling the truth. Now, then I also came across another guy, and he's like, within 10 seconds of this conversation, he's like, look at my Instagram. Look at this Instagram. I know that guy. And I have Ferraris and Lamborghinis. I'm like, you don't even know my name. I don't understand. Like, why are we how did we get here?
Get to the Ferrari dude.
Right. Like, I'm sorry. Do you just want a free cigar? Is that where, like, I can just give it to you so you can leave me.
Just jump to the end so you can leave.
Yeah. Here, take this and get the hell out of here. I'm I don't care.
And then sometimes those people, sometimes in different things, you see it in the cigar business quite a bit, because the barrier to entry in this business is very low, and it's a small industry, and it really doesn't take a lot of money to do something.
Right.
We could all become a cigar brand owner today. We all are cigar brand owners.
Yeah.
But we could start our own brand for you can do it for $2,500.
Sure.
And have something. You could spend $20,000 and be at a PCA show, fly out there, go out to dinner. So the barrier to getting into it's not low. I know that sounds like big money to some people. 20,000 is nothing. I mean,
Right.
it's a lot to me personally. Like 20,000 is important. Yeah.
Right.
So you can get in this business and start a story and be fine. So you do see it a little bit more in this business. But then also sometimes you have people that come into certain businesses, cigars is the easy example, since this is a Cigar Hustler podcast, they have real money from something else.
Right.
It's just, that's over. And what they're now in is bullshit.
Right.
Like, yeah, I got Ferraris and stuff. Like, cool, dude, I'm glad you have Ferraris from
Right.
when you sold your insurance business and your,
Right.
in your book of business. I'm impressed. I'm super impressed that you have all that stuff from when you were in software. Now you're in this something that you have no idea about, and you're kind of full of shit. So that's sometimes part of the story too,
Right.
that you have with it, and you run into that. But more often than not, there's usually somebody, something's being hidden.
Right. Absolutely. Okay. Carrying on. Next. What do you got?
It's interesting on the last point.
Here it is.
It does happen in in the cigar business so often. I found one out recently, and I won't get into what it is because the person who told me is a close confidant on some things. But there was this person that had this brand, and I always thought it was connected with the brand name that was being used, and it wasn't. And I always wondered how the person was funding it.
Right.
And they would set themselves up and talked as if they worked for that person.
Right.
Turns out the person didn't exist. That person didn't work for them. They owned the company, but was funded by this other person who I knew. And I went to the person, I said, I always just thought this was connected to this brand name and this person from like Cuba or whatever. And they weren't. And that person that I know was funding it. And they don't talk about it too much, but I was like, how the F did you give that person money and not me, dude? I was like,
Right.
what are you thinking? So,
Yeah,
I have to do it the hard way.
You
But
got sucked in, man.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. But yeah, it happens a lot, man. So that story Brazilian thing, she does not the 12.
Does not look 12 at all.
Those people knew what they were doing. Here's some cigar news. Oh, great. Hoya de Nicaragua shipping red, white, and blue new Rosalones lines tomorrow. Tomorrow, SAG Imports, the U.S. distributor for Hoya de Nicaragua, will begin shipping 5 new cigars to American retailers. One is entirely new, the Hoya Red, White, and Blue 6x52 Toro that uses Ecuador Habano wrapper over binders and fillers from Esteli and Jalapa, Nicaragua. The cigar is part of the company's Hoya series, which includes regular production Hoya Black, Hoya Red, and this will mark the 250th anniversary of the founding of America.
No way. Really?
Everybody is.
Well, that's what we're smoking right now, not
There it
this
is.
The
cigar.
red, white, and blue Hoya?
We're smoking the red, white, and blue American 250 Reserve by Hoot and Young. And the reason I bring this up is to make it about me. But also, each cigar has an MSRP here of $13.50, and production is limited to 500 boxes of 10. The cigar we're smoking, MSRP, is $17.76 per cigar.
Oh, that makes sense. That tracks. That tracks.
Right.
And we published this.
So strange on the math. Just
Yes,
worked out.
we published this story, and Half Wheel ran a good piece on us for the PCA show, and I was actively involved. As like we took feedback at the PCA show of what people thought we should do, and one of the persons said, "You're missing the boat by charging any number other than $17.76 per cigar with
They're
this."
right.
One of the first comments on the Half Wheel article from the comments section was something along the lines of like, I will buy this just because it's $17.76.
Right. Exactly.
And I was like, boom, nailed it. So here we go, production of that. The other 4 cigars are part of the company's Rosalones line. They are 2 different Rosalones blends, each with 2 vitolas, one Rosalones Connecticut, made with Ecuador Connecticut seed wrapper and a Nicaraguan binder. And filler tobacco is also grown in Nicaragua. So these are going to be priced between $7 and around $7.99, boxes of 20 count boxes. And both are production lines made at the company's Fabrica de Tabacos de Hoya de Nicaragua. And Hoya de Nicaragua has previously attempted to introduce the Rosalones brand to the U.S. This is the first time it's being offered in 2 blends to American stores.
Okay, I have a couple questions. Now, listen, do you think that too many companies are really kind of riding this wave of the 250-year anniversary, blah, 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 blah? Like, there's I'm going to stop right there. What do you think? Do you think that there's just too much of it?
I think there's not enough.
You think there's not enough? Okay.
Yeah, it's the biggest, it's the easiest, biggest thing to do. The whole branding itself makes itself 250 boxes, make it 1776, make it red, white, and blue, and run with it. I think everybody should have made a 250 blend. They should have been required if they're going to sell cigars in the United States.
I think it tracks as far as you doing it because, you had an Operation Nighthammer, your Hooten and Young, helicopter guy, yada,
the
yada. Like,
military.
yeah, all of those things track for you.
Right.
How does it track for Hoya de Nicaragua or any of these other brands? It's like, hey, I just don't. This feels like the next wave of like the year of, right? Like we had.
Sure.
Right. Go ahead.
They're not doing the year of the Chinese zodiac things because everybody was doing that.
Right. And now we're at this. It just seems like it's.
I hear Gurkha said they patented it and they're going after everybody.
Gurkha, we patented the 250-year
anniversary. We're the only one allowed to make this cigar.
So now you get nothing.
And they give it away with a flag.
I text Juan Lopez from Gurkha several months back, and I said I wanted to make a cigar called the Year of the Hoss. Mm-hmm. It was like a real American themed thing.
Right.
I said, would there be any issues? He's like, no, brother. He's like, thanks for asking. He's like, go ahead or whatever. So they're like giving the blessings if you ask.
Did he get the joke?
Yeah, he loved
okay.
it. Okay. So here's my thing on it, my take. You only get one chance to do America 250. That
sure.
quintessential, whatever it's called, the long word with the Q. So why wouldn't you do it? The cigar industry does low-hanging fruit better than anybody.
Right.
In any business. The liquor business does it a little bit. They do more of it in the liquor business if there weren't so much regulation. Trust me, I know, I try. But the cigar business is low-hanging. This is the easiest low-hanging fruit and fun thing to do and celebrate.
Everybody's looking for something.
Do it. do it. So there is a good amount of them. I will say everyone that's done it has done a great job so far. Everything's been super American. Did you see the Aladino one?
No.
I mean, it's like the Betsy Ross flag with We the People. It's beautiful. EPC's really nice. The thing that I get more of that I ask a little bit more is like there seems to be some companies doing military themed brands right now, new brands. You guys have one that's very close with like the War Bear.
Right.
EPC has one with that. They did one that was all camouflage with it came with a dog tag. So there's some unique stuff that's coming on with that. So those are ones that I'm interested. Are we going to see more military stuff because people start to see companies like Warfighter and Hoot and Young's kind of take off a little bit with some of this? But no, I don't think there's enough America 250. Like why not? Everybody's doing it. I went to the grocery store yesterday. Everything was red, white, blue.
Right. Well, they're getting ready for the season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like War Bear isn't really, hey, military. It's a story about a bear that joined the military, and it's cool because it's tied into the Polish heritage of like Postania. It's not like you guys are military, right? Hooten and Young is military. I don't.
Ran by guys from the military.
Yeah, like
right.
There's I think there's a huge deviation from that. If somebody said, "Hey, military," tell me a military cigar or an army cigar, War Bear wouldn't even pop into my brain. I wouldn't even consider that as like, oh yeah, no, right? Who was the other ones? Who are the other ones?
EPC's released that one. It was all camo. I can't remember the name of it. It's less of a claiming to be military, but leaning into that.
Right.
For example, is what I see people leaning into that a little bit. It's really a connection to like Americana. So
right.
I think people are trying in this business to try to find things that connect more on an American level. Because it's how many cigars can you make that are in Spanish that 85% of the U.S. population that consumes cigars doesn't connect with it on that level.
Can't even pronounce it.
Can't pronounce it, which is great, but you can't pronounce it.
Right.
So I don't have any negative about it. That's why I said anything you can do to try to. Here's some free advice from Shoulders of Giants. If you can, anything you can do to connect more with your clients, like when I joined with Hoot and Young, I had people internationally that were interested in what we were doing, and they're like, "Oh, it'd be interesting. We want to do business with you, being John Carney." And one of them was a guy in the Middle East. And I was like, I just don't think the Hoot and Young brand's going to really connect well over in the Middle East or in Europe,
right.
So there's some stuff that we could do. So, but you want to connect with it. I think this American 250 is a really unique way for some people to connect with. We'll see what people do with it after. Is it just here and gone? If it is a here and gone thing, do it. It's low hanging fruit.
Right.
That's probably what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like JC Newman, the American, they're doing a 250 version.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Hoot and Young releases Iranian release a water main. I mean, like I can't.
We technically have an Iranian release with the Midnight Hammer, so
that's true.
And that will be back this year if anybody's curious.
Excellent.
Yeah. So American 250, not enough. You cannot get too much of it.
You're just too much America.
Yeah. I'm wearing. If you could see my pants right now, it's American flag pants from Born Primitive.
He's not wearing pants.
Yeah, I was gonna say he doesn't have pants.
Yeah, he's got
to
nothing
him.
on.
We don't allow pants when we do the show.
Yeah, exactly.
We like the freedom.
It's waist up.
Seriously,
To honor 250 years.
But speaking of too much, STG discontinues 21 cigars. Scandinavian Tobacco Group, the parent company of General Cigar Company and Forge Company, has informed retailers that it has discontinued 21 cigars.
You don't have to read all 21. I know
This is
they're
the
there.
21 cigar
You
salute.
don't have to read the. Oh, there you go. Another 250.
Through the Forge in general, two different American sales divisions, STG sells brands, which I will now list all 21. Now, ranging from Alec Bradley, their whole lineup. For those that aren't familiar, STG owns brands like Cohiba, Hoyo de Monterrey, La Gloria Cubana, and Partagas, which are classic Cuban brands that are owned and sold here in the United States. And more of the half of the discontinuations affect the Alec Bradley and Room 101 branding, which I think we've had a discussion on the show on that. I know you guys have. Not shocking, you acquire. Whenever brands get acquired, you tend to scale it down. So this is still scaling down of the Room 101 and Alec Bradley approaches.
Can't be many Alec Bradleys left.
Well, I think, and I'm just speaking, I guess, I don't know. I'm guessing to some degree. But I think that their strategy is normally they acquire the brand, then they strip it apart, and then it becomes the same cigar under a different name, right? So that aims it more towards their catalogs and that other yada yada. I guess does that make sense? No.
So wait,
They
you're saying they're keeping the same cigars, they're just changing the name?
Yeah. So like you take the Room 101 or you take the Alec Bradley and, you see which ones kind of track and then you just kind of morph them out of it and you rebrand it so that it's no longer considered that cigar. And then you can say, tastes like
Oh, gotcha.
XYZ and sell it for less. And,
Is that only if they have excess inventory? Or are they still producing it?
I don't think it's an excess inventory thing. I think it's something that they're regularly producing, but they're looking to make it even more of a value cigar and then just have it so that you can solely buy it from them, right? Like you can buy Room 101 from us.
Right.
If they make their own catalog cigar, you can't buy it from us. And if you sell it for $2 less, right?
I got you.
That's always the design. This is the big conversation of direct to consumer and all this other stuff.
Discontinuing the name.
Yeah. So like we're
that
axing
makes
these cigars, right?
Right.
There's no diesel cigars on that list, I would assume.
No.
Right. Because guess what? They own that, right?
Right.
See, do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I see what you're saying.
So that's what I think is happening here.
Interesting look at this. I've been going through the list here. Almost all of them are smaller sizes. The Alec Bradley stuff are all 50 ring gauge and below.
That's interesting.
The Bolivar that's on here is a Petite Corona. There's a few CAOs. One of them is a 60 ring gauge. The others are all 54 and below. The Gloria Cabana is a weird size, the 8 by 52.
Okay, so they're probably axing some of them. Yeah.
Hoy de Monterey Sultan 7 1/4 by 54. You have a 6 by 54 Toro in that line, so
Right.
it's just an inch longer. I think the most interesting one on here is the elimination of 6 sizes of the paybacks, because those were price friendly,
Right.
big ring gauge. So 6 by 60 Connecticut, 6 by 54 Connecticut, 6 by 60 Connecticut, 6 by 50 Nicaraguan Toro, and 6 by 60 Nicaraguan Gordo. So that's like 6 facings out of that.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting one. What do you think with that? Those are price point. I think probably they're trying to bring the Room 101 brand up to a little higher recognition. And then honestly, what that shows me is that more realistically, that Asylum kicked their butt.
Yeah, I mean, here's what I think. Honestly, so for some of the listeners that aren't avid cigar guys, right? When he's talking about the 6 by 60, he's saying the cigar is 6 inches long and the gauge of the cigar is a 60. So a 6 by 60 cigar is relatively big and like round. I think that's when you talk about the Room 101 stuff, I think that's exactly what's happening is they're stripping the name off of it and putting it in their catalog. As far as the other stuff that's weird sizes, like an 8 by 54, an 8.5 by whatever, like those things probably don't track well for their consumers, and that's probably why those are going away because they just don't make sense. But I think that what's happening with the Room 101 stuff is they're recreating the brand on their value side for catalog.
Is something maybe different.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. This is another comment here. All back orders for these items will be canceled. So that means anything that was back ordered, they already stopped making. Your
Right.
sales representatives will work you to recommend replacements, as we will no longer accept orders for them once any remaining inventory is depleted. So the ones that are back ordered, they already made that decision, and the other ones will just sell through it.
Yeah, so they purge it and they rebrand it, and then they say, "Hey, we don't have that 6 by 60 anymore, but we have this one."
Right. We have the same blend in a different size.
No, it's the same size. It's a difference. It's the Room 107. You know what I mean, or whatever. Like
Not AIDS free.
yeah, with the AIDS. Yeah,
Yeah, right.
That's a joke from Matt Booth.
From Apple.
Yeah.
He says his cigars are AIDS free.
Yes.
AIDS free.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Are your cigars AIDS free?
Did Anthony Fauci help with that?
Yeah, he did. They actually come with a mask.
And
My cigars
and
are
a-
certainly all
injectable.
AIDS free.
Yeah, they are
yours are
AIDS-free.
too? Right.
Yeah.
So are ours, if anybody wonders. I mean, all
Yeah.
ours are also.
Yeah. Yeah. Can't wait to see the.
We
short
should put a
clip on it.
flag on the rest of the Warbears we have and just sell it as a 250 Warbear.
The commemorative.
250 Warbear.
Dude, here's what you gotta do. All you gotta do is you just gotta go back. Charles, if you're listening, can you color?
You regained.
Can you color the silver boxes that are
Right.
left with what's that stuff we use a special gun spray. What's it called?
Cerakoting.
Yeah. Can we Cerakote in different colors? Red,
Can't
white,
do a
and blue.
gold.
What if we did red, white, and blue and said these are the
There you go.
commemorative?
Repaint them. He would
Yeah.
love to repaint all the ones we have.
Only we don't have a lot of them left.
No, there's not a lot, but I mean,
That's
he would be happy if he never touched another one of those
it'd
again.
be very limited edition. You know what I mean?
He had to bring in an extra 4 people to work on that thing.
Or you could just take a picture and AI the box to look that way and put it on out for sale and then say this image was AI generated.
Right.
Final results may differ.
Colors may
it
vary.
shows up. Yeah, it shows up.
Sorry, in the heat, it turned black and.
You're not gonna believe this.
I'm not gonna believe it. We're so sorry, but we shipped yours already.
Postania announces. I like where your head's at on that. Postania announces 250 year commemorative edition War Bear, and it's the same thing. We just paint the box.
Well, what if we
Red,
just don't
white,
do
and blue.
anything and just say it's a 250? Remember that?
I'm all for it, making it a little different.
Oh,
Coincidentally, our next announcement is from Pospech Inc., best known as
Pospech?
distributor.
Pospech. I
Yeah,
love that
I always do
company,
it Pospech.
Poshik.
Poshik.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Do you, other than the
phonetically
words?
spelled his name for you, I actually changed it so you could have
Yeah.
Stepan Cabbage.
Yeah. Other than your last name and words that you guys put out that are Polish, do you speak Polish?
Just around here, we do all the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Off camera.
Behind
camera.
closed doors.
Behind
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah, it's like it's the mozzarella. No, it's mozzarella.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well,
I know a couple curse words and stuff. That's about it.
that's how you know that I've always said that. It's Pospech is how I've always pronounced it.
Pospech.
You know who pronounces your name incredibly well?
Who?
Reinhard.
Yeah,
Correct.
I believe
Yeah.
that.
Nails it.
He's European.
Nails
Yeah.
it. He said it to me one day over the phone, and I called Mike after, and I said, "This is how your name's pronounced." I can't pronounce it. He's like, "Yeah." I go. Reinhardt nails it every time. He said it to me. And I still can't say it.
Right.
But Michael says Pinkevich. It's closer than what else I hear. The Sespenkevich brothers have had running Cigar Hustler, a retail store in Deltona, Florida, for more than a decade as a way to compete with online stores. Cigar Hustler has offered a brand of house cigars that have been sold under the premise of buy 3, get 1 free. And at the show, they announced a brand new brand, and it's called Smoke This, Trust Me.
Yep.
Last week, Smoke This, Trust Me, which is built around the same concept, shipped to other stores. There's a total of 9 cigars, 3 Vitolas, each offered in 3 wrapper choices. The 3 wrapper choices are Connecticut, Habano, and Maduro.
Correct.
And the 3 Vitolas are Smoke This, Trust Me, Robusto, 5x15, the Smoke This, Trust Me, Toro, 6x52, and the Smoke This, Trust Me, Gordo, 6x60. It has
correct.
not been any other information disclosed about the blends or where the cigars are made. Regardless of the wrapper or vitola, each cigar has been priced at an $8 MSRP. This concept means that if the consumer buys 3 cigars for a total of $24 without factoring in taxes or additional markup, they should get 4 cigars, meaning the price per cigar drops to $6.
That is correct. Long filler cigar for $6, and this is something that we ran in our store without it being banded, and it's one of our best sellers. So we wanted to do something that catered to the retailer, that protected the retailer, so that they could have a consumer that didn't go to catalog brands and could still provide value with still have the ability to make money. So this is kind of a passion project for us. We're very excited about it. It isn't something that we make a lot of money on, but we do believe that we need to fight and help all the retailers that are still in existence and trying to grow their business. Unlike you, you're a very bad person.
Talking to you, I work for him.
He's talking to me.
Talking to you.
I know all the information, so you better be nice to me because I can
John knows where the bodies are laid.
I can disclose all this undisclosure really quickly.
All right, and that wraps up this episode.
Hey, you're my friend.
We
I tell
gotta
you,
go.
you're my friend. I tell you these things. Stop.
There we go. Cut scene.
Edit that out.
Edit up.
No, so yeah, honestly though, I am very excited about this, man, and I really hope that it helps a lot of retailers. So I'm looking forward to it and seeing how it tracks.
I think this is nice at the end here too, Mike. In order to make the concept work, it's being offered to retailers at a hefty discount if they purchase a master case of 30 bundles of 20 cigars. What this allows people to do, just to kind of pull the curtain back a little bit, it allows you to make a reasonable amount of money
Right.
in that amount where you don't have to worry about making it per cigar. So it allows the retailer to be like, I'll make a couple $100 off this, that I'm comfortable with it, and then you can turn this into something better. So that's what this is set up. It's not just to sell it to make it, it's to make it make sense for you, and then turn it around. So I like that side of it. So when people see that, don't think, hey, we'll give you the deal if you buy a bunch. No, I'm just trying to make ends meet on what we did with this project.
Right.
If you buy it this way, I'm good, and then you go make the money.
Right.
So that's what that means when you offer something like that with this style of price point.
100%. And that's why I love you, John. That's why I love you.
Now it's time for What's the Score? I have smoked the show. I have smoked those cigars several times in your production of it. And they are very good, and I enjoy them. So if you have a chance, I do say it. I know I'm on the show, but we're promoting that. But it is a good cigar, and I will put that for $6. You're gonna have a hard time finding something that's that quality.
Quite the deal.
All right, I pulled What's the Score from him, so you guys play.
Oh, look at you. Right. Okay, perfect.
All right, What's the Score? Players hear clues from a half-wheel cigar review and try to predict the score before it is revealed. As more details are shared, the challenge gets easier, or does it? The closest guess to the actual score wins the round. Can you read between the lines and predict the score? All right.
Are you ready to play? Are you ready to play?
Let's play ball.
Okay. Go ahead.
I have two. I don't know, 37 minutes.
You have two of these today?
No, you gotta have a 17-minute shave,
right,
so you're at 45.
Right.
You're in good
Right.
shape.
Well, I have two cigars we can play today.
Okay.
All right, May 23rd, 2012. Brian Burt is the reviewer.
Ooh, old one.
Old one. It's a Cuban cigar, Habanos SA. It is the La Gloria Cubana Medallion d'Or number 3.
Holy shit. My goodness. I'm going to go first. I'll go first on both of these for you and just give you a leg up on it. Oh, I'm going to say 86 off the jump. Johnny.
Cuban cigar, Brian Burt.
Mm-hmm.
It's the guy that lives here locally and never comes to the shop.
Yeah.
89.
89. Okay.
All right, is he?
Brian lives here in Central Florida?
He lives in Deltona.
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't come to the shop you go to either.
I don't go to any shops, according to the shops that I go to.
All right, the cigar is the La Gloria Cubana Medallion d'Or number 3 is from Cuba. Factory is Fernando Perez, German. Wrapper is Cuban, binder Cuban, filler Cuban, 6 and 8/9 inches by 28. It is a slim Pentella, and they smoke just 2 cigars.
What's the dimensions?
It is 6 8/9, so 6.
Okay. Almost 7.
Almost 7 by 28.
Ooh, God. I'm gonna go 80.
I'm going down. I'm going to go to your 86.
Okay.
All right, the clue number 1. The profile evolves beautifully throughout the smoking experience, moving from creamy leather, honey, and subtle floral notes into a memorable combination of toasted marshmallow, dried dates, caramel, and fleeting hazelnut nuance. The sweetness never becomes overpowering, instead complementing the cigar's refined woodsy character and creating a balanced, elegant smoke from start to finish.
Okay, so flavor profile is there. I'm still kind of. I want to stick at 80. I'm going to stick at 80 here.
He said refined. When they put words like that in there, all of them, they say like refined, and then words that are affirming.
Right.
It always gives me I get weird.
It's a weird feeling.
I'm going to stick with the 86.
Okay.
All right, clue number 2. The construction feels solid in the hand. And although the pre-light draw hinted at potential issues, the cigar opened up nicely once lit. It delivered an impressive amount of smoke for its slender ring gauge while maintaining a cool burn and smooth texture all the way to the nub. The fact that it remains sweet and flavorful without developing bitterness in the final third speaks volumes about both the blend and the craftsmanship behind it.
Shit. I'm going to move up. I'm going to go 85. Johnny?
Small sizes on Cubans are good. 87.
Clue number 3. Initial tight pre-draw
There it is.
Yep.
could be concerning, and the reviewer notes that the Vitola can quickly become hot and bitter if puffed too aggressively. Overwhelming the subtle flavors that make it special, its delicate nature requires a more attentive approach, making it less forgiving than larger ring gauge cigars and potentially frustrating for smokers who prefer a more relaxed, maintenance-free experience.
I'm back at 80.
I'm going to go 81.
81, okay.
Final thought. I love small ring gauge cigars.
However,
I also love milder cigars.
This is not one of them.
So if you put a cigar in front of me that's a small ring gauge, medium body, and an ever-changing smorgasbord of flavors, it's a really good chance I'm going to like it. This is absolutely the case here because of the milder nature of the cigar with so many subtle nuances, flavors. You should be careful what you pair it with and don't smoke it too fast. So what is the absolute bottom line? Habanos SA should not ever discontinue these. They are fantastic in terms of price, aging potential, flavor profile, and construction. If you can find any, especially with over a decade of age on them, grab them up. These are absolutely box worthy as long as you can find a box.
This was in 2012.
yeah.
Yes.
They were throwing around lower scores then. Just
Yeah.
keep that in mind. I'm not trying to.
I'm aware. I'm going to roll 88 on this.
Box worthy,
That's what he says.
90.
93.
Wow.
Mr. Carney went the right way.
So to sandbag me, too.
I played
did,
the
he
what's
did,
the
he
score game right there hard.
Okay.
He's been playing the home game.
He's been playing the home game.
All right, second cigar, August 4th, 2018. This one's from Charlie Minato. Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust limited edition, the Mi Querida Firecracker.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I got to guess.
Well, he won. Have him go first.
I'll go first.
No, I'm going to gift wrap this for you. I'll go first on both. I'm going to go 88.
89.
It's the Mi Querida Firecracker, country of origin, Nicaragua, factory, Nicaragua American Cigars, SA, wrapper, Connecticut broadleaf, binder, Nicaraguan filler, Nicaraguan length. It's a 3.5 by 50 Petite Robusto. They smoked 3 cigars for the review.
87.
I'm going to stay where I'm at for right now until we get some more details here. We haven't heard anything yet.
So where you at?
89. What did you hear there that made you drop it?
I'm just thinking in my brain I'm just trying to think about the cigar. So when I start hearing the dimensions and the size and it just kind of tracks more things in my head.
He's building it in his mind.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like the AI of Half Wheels. What's the score?
Okay.
You know, I just develop as I go.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Clue number 1. The cigar opens with an engaging combination of cedar, creaminess, chocolate stout, and pepper before transitioning into waves of heavy cream, cream soda, bread, and nuanced cedar notes. The final third brings the pepper back into harmony with the remaining sweetness, creating a dynamic profile that keeps the smoker interested from beginning to end. It's easy to understand why the reviewer called it their favorite Mi Querida to date. I like when they talk about themselves in third person.
Well, I don't think they do. I think when you pull it from AI, that's what it does.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
count you as a person. Right?
Yeah.
But they didn't have AI back in 2018 when this came out.
I thought that you took this and you put it into a chat thing.
Oh, I do, but it
Yeah.
gives me what they said. It doesn't change it. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. You think it's talking about that?
It absolutely does change.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe you're right.
89.
91.
Woo!
So the best one they've ever smoked.
Okay, but whatever.
The best Mi Querida,
Yeah.
not the best cigar.
Yeah.
All right, clue number 3. From the exceptionally easy draw to the consistently solid burn, the Firecracker proves that small format cigars can offer a premium experience. Even with one sample requiring a minor touch-up, the overall smoking experience remained remarkably dependable, producing an impressive amount of flavor and smoking time. Lasting well over an hour, it offers far more enjoyment than its compact size might suggest. That was clue number 2, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I thought so too. 90.
91.
Clue number 3. The cigar's strength and pepper profile may not appeal to every smoker. The intense pepper found on the cold draw carries into the early stages of the experience, and the strength level fluctuates throughout the smoke rather than maintaining a steady progression. Smokers who prefer a more predictable or milder profile might find the shifting intensity somewhat distracting, especially if the cigar is smoked too aggressively, which can amplify the heavy pepper notes even further. Everybody catch his ding there from his SD DuPont?
I actually got it on film too. It's nice. 89.
Mine clicks over here.
89.
Well, let's go 90.
Final thought. The Firecracker is the best Mi Querida I've smoked to date. It's one of my favorites, if not my favorite, Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust release to date. It's also one of the best new cigars I've smoked this year. At times, the pepper and creaminess can be overpowering, but each found a way to pull themselves back in, and by the end, the cigar was as balanced as can be.
Found a way? Was it did something?
It did something for him.
Okay,
It did something for him. It's Charlie. It's like magic for him.
Life finds a way.
You're going to have to go higher, man. Because if you don't, I'm going to win it.
Don't
This is
help
over
him.
90.
Don't help him.
I'm just trying to get him to get a win here.
Get a dub? Yeah, 'cause I hardly ever win in this game.
No, but it'd cancel out.
I'm going to say 91.
I'm going to go 92.
Ding, ding, ding on the money, 92. He went the right way.
Hey, you win.
If you'd gone 92, I would have stayed at 90. Because I was like, I don't think he's going higher than 92 on this.
You
Yeah.
didn't even bother to charge the sparklers today.
No. Interesting.
Like you knew you wouldn't win.
Don't get into my mind games. Don't try and explore what's up here. Don't you do? Congratulations, Mr. Carney.
Yes, congratulations,
You
sir.
nailed one, and you won the other round. So it's a sweep. It's a sweep.
Big sweep for you.
Yeah.
Wasn't he out of the industry from the last time he played, so now he's back in?
Yeah. Congratulations. Welcome back to the cigar
Welcome
industry.
back to the industry.
Yeah.
Now give us all the names of the people you said were bad.
Tell us everything. Tell us all of it.
Tell
You
us
should have hit the
everything.
record button sooner. You know what I'm saying? No, all the people that are bad know they're bad. So that's fine. They already
I don't
know.
think they know they're
I don't
bad.
think they. I
They'll
don't think they
find out.
know. I don't
They'll
think
find
they
out
know.
soon enough.
They hear it. They hear what people say about them, but they don't.
Yeah.
They're like, no, that's not true. You know.
Yeah.
I
guess.
just take money from people. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Hey, for every one bad person, there's someone that isn't, and then there's someone that thinks they're not. So, hey, for each your own. That's the cigar business, right?
That's life in general, buddy. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else to add, gentlemen, before we part ways?
Anything else you want to plug, Mr. Carney?
Yeah.
No, today we smoked the America 250, a test blend from Hoot & Young that's coming out at the end of June. So we got like 3 weeks on that. That'll be going up for pre-sale to our retailers. Actually, this week it just started pre-selling to retailers. We're almost sold out of it. We only made 250 boxes. So
For 250th anniversary.
So that's coming out. Man, we've got a bunch of stuff. You want some breaking news?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is almost official. I mean, I'm the one that's doing it. So with my team, the Midnight Hammer will be back this year in 2026, and it will
Nice.
be in boxes. Oh, so that will be out before the end of the year. We're gonna let the 250 do its thing, but expect Q3, early Q4, a Midnight Hammer drop. And there's some fun stuff coming with that.
Nice.
The reason I bring it up, that was one of the most popular things we've done in the last 2 years. The right to bear arms for us has become one of our top one. This month, it's our best-selling SKU. So that's obviously a huge connection with the America stuff as well, even though it's disconnected, but not connected directly with 250. But the Midnight Hammer was a huge success for us. So that will be back, and that's the one that people keep asking for. So if you're watching, you love what we're doing, Midnight Hammer will be back, but keep your eyes out for the 250 in the next few weeks. But other than that, that's all I got. You know, this
Very
was.
nice.
I hope we behave better in the second half. You know,
Yeah,
hey, you know
that was
what? The spice that you and I had was
Right.
a little hard for some people, but we ended up pulling it together at the end, and
I
the
think so,
creaminess.
yes.
It was probably the best. You know, Mike and John show that's ever been done.
Yeah. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. Look, here's my job. My job is to make sure that we produce the absolute best product at all times, right?
Palmer, do you know what the actual problem was?
Why?
Him in that chair.
Is that what it
the
is?
issue. Because he wants to talk, and as do all of us. Could
Right.
you imagine how many over talks there would be if I was sitting in the production chair? I mean, I wouldn't be able to shut up. You do a good job of being quiet when you're in the production chair. And I know that wasn't the style we have, but when we got in trouble earlier, I'm going to tell you, I refused to put the headphones on.
Right.
You did.
He was
You
the
did.
problem.
It was him.
not you and me. He was the problem.
Look, I don't care who you blame. Just show me the baby. All I want is the dub. You can say it's my fault all day.
You didn't even charge the sparklers.
Oh, so weird.
But no, that's what we got. Great show today. We'll I'll be back next week, but maybe we'll do
Yeah.
1 or 2 shows next week. That'd be good. And,
Monday or Tuesday, whatever day you want.
yeah, Monday might be tough, but Tuesday. Let's do
All right.
Tuesday.
All right. You can
yeah,
make
I'm in
it.
on Tuesday.
He won't be here Tuesday.
All right, cool. We'll see you on
Yeah,
Tuesday.
so you guys can talk.
Yeah,
all
we can
kinds
test that
of-
system.
We can overtalk everybody.
Yeah, that'll be great. I got to tell you, the hardest shows are the ones that I'm not here. I'm just saying. Just saying. I'm like, God, that was rough. The poor Law, when you guys did Law Ream,
He wouldn't talk.
yeah, you put him in that chair.
Put him over here. He doesn't
you,
speak.
You put him in that chair. You put him in a spotlight so that he looked like he couldn't see anything.
He had the sunglasses
Yeah, on top of the sunglasses. I'm like, oh my God.
on. You see now he's wearing a red suit. He might be Red Zeno now.
Oh,
Camacho Law is a completely different law than Zeno Law.
yeah.
Right.
Zeno Law in that seat would have just basked in the sunlight.
Right.
Right.
Camacho Law, I feel it's a little different.
a little
Camacho Law
rougher.
belongs in the one spot.
Yeah, it was Camacho Laws over here. He had no sleeves, the black outfit on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he'll be here this Friday because we're doing a Camacho event upstairs. So, and I believe I'll be here for that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's no football going on. So, wow.
Father's Day weekend.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Father's Day weekend. So, get your Camachos.
So he won't be here.
No, I'll be here. I'll be here.
It's 2 days before Father's Day.
Yeah. I don't. What do you want for Father's Day?
Me? It's peace, quiet, calm.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not sure what we got going on. We got 3 or 4 different ideas of things happening. We'll probably end up Disney World around a bunch of kids.
That's
Oh,
it.
wow.
Generally, it happens at my house. But no, we've got some things going on. No, generally, what I always ask for, I like peace, quiet, sleep in is a big thing. And
Right.
when I mean sleep in without someone coming to wake me up, which is impossible at this point in time. My daughter doesn't know the threshold that I require. At 9 o'clock for her is very much sleeping. And it is for most people.
Sure.
In general, but I like to just sleep until I wake up on Father's Day is my one request. Other than that, my wife can torment me all she wants after that
There you go.
with activity. We did this thing called the Dad Olympics one year. It was certainly not relaxing whatsoever. And we retired
sound
that
like.
pretty quickly. Yeah.
Right. This doesn't work for Daddy. We're not doing
No.
this.
All right, let's cut this off because you're starting to bubble.
Yeah, I'm
So,
starting to click.
Yep. All right,
All right,
guys.
guys.
Thank you so much. Check out chpod.com for all your chpod swag. Patreon.com, Cigar Hustlers Podcast. Like and subscribe wherever you're viewing or watching this show. Thank you, everybody.
All right,
Bye.
guys. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
I don't have a remote over
So
here.
just
today.
do it anyways. Do
I
it.
just did.
Oh, yeah.
Are we off?
Do it. No, do it. Do it. Now say poop. Thank you.
Are we off?
Now we are.
Now.